Hello and welcome to the Dave and Taryn Show. Hang out.
Hello, Andy Sedano. I call you Dano.
It's
Just
really
kidding.
The Dave Show.
No, she's the show. The Smoke Show. Just kidding. What's up, guys? Welcome to Stoked to Shred. Sorry, it's been a while.
It's been quite a while.
Yeah, we have not made a video in a long time, and we apologize for that. Life
has happened.
That's right. Life has happened. I mean, we had a shop, new house. It's been a weird.
New special needs dog.
Special needs dog.
My baby.
Yeah. So a lot has happened, but that's not what we're here to talk about. We're here to talk about all these guys right here. We're here to talk about our 2021 season and what it took to get there, what we thought about it, and all the things about it. Would we do it again, or should we just give it up?
Do it again for sure.
We'll see.
What do you mean we'll see?
Dear Joey.
Why? Look down.
Look at the camera, not me.
Down, look down. It's so creepy. I can't do it right now. Look down.
Welcome to our life. Anyways, thank you guys for stopping by. We appreciate it. Like we said before, it's been a while since we made a video, or I've made a video.
I've been featured.
She makes
It's been a while since I've been a feature.
Guest appearances every now and again, but normally we make a lot of racing videos, playing videos, install videos, product video, a lot of cool things.
Review videos.
Yeah, lots of stuff. So if you're new to the channel, thanks for stopping by. It's been a while since we made a video, and that's just because we've been busy. Super busy with life, super busy with getting this shop space, super
New
busy.
jobs, new house. Ow.
All that stuff, and things get in the way, and we don't have time to make videos for you guys. So I apologize for that. Things will be changing soon, and if you haven't already seen the big news that we were talking about, it is this awesome shop space that we got, and it's a new thing for us, which is amazing. Huge thing for us. Start building some race cars, start building some stuff. Our beautiful baby is getting torn down yet again, and because we're going to be racing the pro class next year.
Yep.
So we did sportsman this year, changing it up. We're going pro next year. Oh, excuse me. This man-mosa's getting me. Makes me burpy.
Man-mosa.
That's
a cheap man's mimosa.
That's right. Exactly.
It tastes way better.
So we have the shop space. We're going to be building some cars, hopefully. So if you guys need anything done, let me know. I can do some stuff for you. You want an awesome Proxp like this? I'm your guy.
Yep, that's actually true. And, obviously you have to pay him, but he's much more cost effective.
Yeah.
And he's cool. And, we have a lot of, beer and stuff here. You can hang out, TV, couch, watch him work on your car and, enjoy your life.
All those things, that's right. So if you're interested, let me know. Find me on Instagram, Facebook, all that stuff. More than willing to talk to you guys about anything that you need. But anyways, now that that's out of the way, we're talking about these things right here. That's right. These things are all sitting here, and this is our 2021 season. We raced a total of...
You did pretty good. 3
races for our first time. First season. I have a history from racing back in the day, but never a UTV. I was always in the 1500 truck and pre-runner trucks and all that stuff. UTV is new to us. If you haven't already been following the channel, I know I've said it so many times before, but this one has never been in a race car. So what did you think about it?
I loved it. It was awesome.
Tell them what was the best part about being in a race car?
Getting to tell you what to do. You had to listen. I'm just kidding.
She's not kidding.
I am kidding. But no, I actually really surprised myself, I think. The first race, I was definitely super nervous, and I think I got to one point where I was like, I can't do this. I got on third lap. Just because it was all very new, and I don't know. But
she did amazing.
I did really good. I'm good when I have a job. So I'm really good under pressure when I have a job and I know what I'm doing and I have a place. It's kind of when I'm just sitting there hanging out and I don't have a job or a focus that my mind
this girl
wanders.
is scared of the sand dunes.
Hey, we're not going to talk about personal stuff in the video. I'm not scared of the sand dunes.
But we could do 100.
It feels like I'm on some sort of weird roller coaster weird planet. But anyway, that's not what we're talking about.
We could do 100 miles an hour through the desert over whoops and all these crazy things, and she's fine.
Give it to me, yeah.
Give it. Whoa. Anyways,
I was talking about
this
you.
is a PG-13 channel.
Talk about you giving it to me.
Just shh.
That's not what I meant. The speed. I meant the speed.
Yeah. Anyways, so she's
The dunes are not my favorite.
She
No.
can do 100 miles an hour through the desert. Fine. Get her in the dunes. She cries like a little baby.
Oh my god.
You should see it. I wish I
No.
had video.
He's dramatic. He's dramatic.
How much time did you spend in the car?
I was babysitting the dogs, and there was no room for me because we brought Carter. Can't leave Carter in the trailer by himself.
Carter. Oh, that's
Anyway,
right. Carter
yeah, so I
is
couldn't-
our new person. You guys will meet Carter soon.
Yeah.
I think we're going to be bringing him into the video videos pretty soon.
Yeah. I've worked with him for like his whole life and a lot of my life, and he's super into the car. Anyway, but yeah, no, I really enjoyed. I wasn't sure. It was my idea kind of to start racing anyway, because I know he's always been wanting. He got out of moto because of injuries, but I know he's missed the race vibe and just the whole shebang, you know, everything about it. And
Definitely.
I grew up with my dad racing dirt bikes, so I grew up around that. I like, you know, I like it too. I've always been kind of like a pit person or a bystander, but and so I thought, you know what, we got this RZR, like, might as well. What the hell else are we gonna do with it? I mean, yeah, you can go out and do fun stuff, but like,
Yeah, but we'll
check out racing too. And it ended up being, I wasn't sure. I kind of went back and forth with it, just because like I was nervous. But once he made the car super safe, I felt a little bit better
That's
about
right.
it, and I really freaking love it. Like, love it. Like, I was so
If
disappointed.
anything, she's the one that's like, hey, are we going racing this weekend?
I'm like, when's our next race?
With that being said, our first race was pretty fun. That was Yarrington 1.
It was fun. That race was stressful for me.
Stressful for you, yes.
It was stressful for
We
me.
I
think I freaked him out in the beginning, so I like talked to myself, and I have
not
a
even
mic.
that. When she it was her first time actually
Oh my god!
navigating.
Oh my god!
Yes, lots of oh my gods and lots of rock, turn, left, right.
Okay,
what,
well,
this.
I didn't realize. I thought like it was my job to point out everything, like
Yeah.
every little thing that was on my map, everything that I mapped out, just so he knew, so
Right.
he could go fast. But I think it was like rock on your left, rock on your right. But you know, even if they were like on the sides. And now that we've kind of honed it was my first time racing, my
Yeah.
first time navigating. I just was so afraid of missing something and having that be my fault, that we
That's
like
right.
wrecked or something. But we definitely got in our groove, and
Yeah, it took a little while, but we got in our groove.
But Yarrington
That race, we ended up getting 4th place. So we didn't get a podium spot that race.
we get a
There
flat.
was, yes, we got a flat.
Yeah.
That was the race. It took me like 10 minutes to change a flat, which was terrible. If you haven't raced in that video, it's a few videos back. And they did a video about that one. That was a pretty fun race. A lot of crazy things happened, but the video came out cool. So check it out. I'll put the little card right there, so check it out. But our second race was
Fallon.
Fallon. Now that race was,
Crazy.
that was crazy.
That was a crazy
It was,
race. A lot of people lit on, like, it was so hot that they actually lit on fire while fueling. Like,
Right.
it was, we had to start shutting off our cars. Like, it was, his shoes melted.
My shoes, yeah, I was wearing,
That's crazy.
I was wearing Vans that didn't have race shoes, and they literally melted. I had blisters on my toes, and my shoes were melted. They were hard.
Mm-hmm.
It was terrible. It was 108 degrees when we left the line, which was absolutely crazy. And then after you get going, you know, the car, the heat, everything like just got to you. It really took a lot out of us as far as like, I guess, health-wise.
Yeah, I think we're pretty good, though. Once we're racing, we don't really think about anything else. So I wasn't even thinking about being hot. Plus, I was like, we were covered in sweat, so it almost keeps you kind of cool. But
Yeah, it totally
But
does.
the feet thing, our feet were kind of on fire.
Yeah,
His
so-
are much closer.
Now the car is going to get rear-mounted radiator because
Yeah.
we're not doing that again. I can't deal with that. So that's why this car's getting torn down, and we're going to do rear-mounted radiator, new cage, new everything.
But
And
I think with Fallon, the biggest thing was the engine overheating because of the heat. Like, we couldn't go.
The engine
like,
was overheating,
If we went
the
too
belt was
fast,
getting hot.
it was too hot, and so
Yeah.
it was. He had to lay off the throttle like a lot more than he wanted to, and the dust, it was impossible. And that course, it almost was impossible to pass.
yeah, that course,
It had like a very small section.
we did okay. Finally got in our groove the third lap, and then we got stuck behind somebody for about 60 miles. We could not make a pass. It was a very single track race course, which totally sucked, but there wasn't a whole lot of passing spaces. But we passed when we could.
I think
but
we
our
got
last
in our
lap,
group that race.
our last lap, yeah, that was our third race was definitely fourth
Well,
race.
I think we
Third.
got in our groove that race because
Second race.
we were driving blind, and so I had to guide you because we had so much dust. We could not see the road at all. It was insane. And so I had to guide you by the edge of the road and my GPS, and we did a really good.
Yeah,
that's probably the best communication we've ever had in our relationship.
Thank God for Lawrence, that's for sure. So
Yeah.
Lawrence,
And iPads, screw iPads. They overheat and shut off, and they're not reliable at all.
We ran a Lawrence and an
Sorry,
iPad,
Apple.
and it was so hot. It was like having a blow dryer on the iPad. And the iPad actually overheated
At the start,
right at the start of the line. So it worked for like 2 seconds and then it shut off. So iPad was nothing. We were down to one Lowrance system. Now we have 2 Lowrance systems because those are just built to last and they're strong and tough. But anyways, that race we ended up we did good. I think we did 3 laps that one right there, and we did 2 laps were good. The third lap we ended up blowing a tire, and I got that changed pretty fast. A lot much better than the race before, that's for sure. It was a lot faster.
It was like 2 minutes, if
Yeah.
that.
And then after that, we were in our groove. We're just like, you know what, screw it, let's have a good time. We ended
I was
up
singing "Eye of the Tiger" to you.
Right. She was singing. We're just having fun, just messing around with each other, and that's kind of what it helps us both kind of like relax a little bit.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cause an earthquake.
Yeah, I know. You shook the camera. Everything. So anyway, so we ended up blowing a tire, got that changed. We just started to, relax, start singing, do things to relax us, and then shortly after that, we were just getting a little bit too relaxed, and we were hauling ass and just pushing the car really hard, and we were trying to catch up to, because we got stuck behind somebody for like 60 miles. We couldn't make the pass, and I had saw the first place guy ahead, the first place guy ahead, and I wanted to catch him. And I knew he was there. I was like, I can get him. And then we were just hauling ass. And sure enough, just before we went through some of the rough section, we were 3 miles from the finish line, and boom, we blew an upper ball joint. So if you haven't seen that, maybe I'll put a picture right there of our car sitting on the ground. We blew an upper ball joint 3 miles from the finish. We could have either had first place, but we ended up in third place. That's this guy right here. So not only with that, we ended up getting the car. We blew the ball joint. We were out there for quite a while without any help or anything like that. More than that, we were out. It was dark by the time we finished, and we had race ops bring us some parts that our crew gave them. Our crew gave race ops some parts. Upper ball joint, brought it back to me. I swapped it out, changed it. We ended up finishing the race in time, and we ended up in third place because a lot of people either caught on fire, they crashed, flipped, hit rocks, broke. Everybody kind of went crazy. It was
a gnarly course, and it was so hot.
Totally was, and people were just going crazy.
But it was fun.
Yeah, it was definitely fun. But we ended up not only getting third place on that, we got the Hard Charger Award. Yeah, thanks to Corva and VORRA and Mad Racing. They put up $100 each to somebody who basically had a crappy race but still ended up putting it together and going. And finishing. Luckily, we ended up actually doing that exact same thing. So huge shout out to VORRA, Corva, and Mad.
And Patrick and Brandy, because they were the people with race ops that came out, and they stayed with us for like 4 hours, like in the heat, and they kept coming up with ideas. They were like, the VORRA tiers are seriously awesome.
Yeah,
like,
so if you haven't already,
they didn't have to do that.
If you don't race VORRA right now, please do. These guys are amazing. Not only is BJ and Laura super awesome, the whole vibe of the actual races itself, they're very personable. They're super. Everybody there is just there to have a good time and like a VORRA.
And watch out for each other. We're still competitive. And we still nerf each other and stuff like that. But we also have like a respect for one another, and it's just an amazing association really to be a part of. And I think it was a really great choice. You made a great choice in our first series.
Totally, yeah. So next year's a little bit different. We're going to be going a little bit more, venturing out a little bit. But we'll talk about that a little bit later. Anyway, so after that, we had Fallon, and then it went to Yarrington 2. That was our third race. So it was Yarrington 1, Fallon, Yarrington 2. Because they only had 4 races. We didn't make Hawthorne because car wasn't ready yet. So we missed that race. But anyways, our third race, fourth race of the season, we ended up getting, boom, second place. And that was a fun race. That was by far our best race.
That was our favorite race.
Yeah, it was our longest race. It was the Yarrington 300, the longest race, but it was seriously, we were in a groove. We had a good time, although within the first mile or a couple miles, we ended up having some car trouble. And but
I would say it was the race that I was the most calm, cool, and collected, and most of the time you're kind of like, all right, babe, it's okay, you know. But like that race, I had to pull him out of a funk, and it took me a minute. Like he was so pissed about blowing a tire because we got these new tires. He was so pissed about blowing the tire, he could not
Yeah, there's no.
He was beating himself up so bad.
Sorry,
poor Hulk.
There was so it had nothing to do with actual Tensor tire itself. So there's nothing's bad about Tensor. That's why I didn't want to mention blowing a tire, but it was nothing bad about Tensor.
You should have told me that.
That's why I said car trouble and not blowing a tire.
No,
Anyways,
it's just his thing to blow a tire. It's like our thing. Yeah. It has nothing to do with Tensor.
Yeah,
we hit a fucking razor edge rock. Sorry, I said the F word.
Yeah, that's all right. We ended up race mile 3 coming in. We normally start in the afternoon and don't start in the early morning. It was the very first race we had. There was 0 wind, and we were in like a silt valley, and it just valley covered in silt, dust just hung really low, and the sun was coming up right in our face. I couldn't see it. It was hidden behind like a sagebrush shadow, and it was just, I didn't know. On our GPS and our notes, there is a rock on left and right, and apparently I hit a little bit too right, and it just hit this rock. Boom! The rock was probably about half the size of the tire, and it just hit the car. We hit hard, and ended up putting a hole like probably about this big in the tire, and it was, that's totally my fault. And it sucks because these tires are brand new. We had like 5-10 miles on them, and they were just pre-run test miles, nothing even raced. So it sucked for that, but we slowly regrouped, and by slowly I meant it took me about a full lap to get regrouped. So yeah, it was just in my head. I was willing to catch up. We had people passing us that shouldn't have been passing us, and we slowly just started picking people off just left and right, and we started making passes, and it ended up coming up basically just hauling ass as much as we could. That same person, that same car that we got stuck behind for 60 miles in Fallon, the previous race, guess who we got stuck behind again? And by stuck behind, that, like I said, 0 wind, that silty dust just hung low. I could not see a damn thing. It was terrible. There was rocks everywhere. I didn't want to blow their tire and cause some kind of craziness. So I just said, you know what, slow and steady, and we'll make the pass in the pits. And sure enough, we did. We came into a pit. Our team's awesome. We swapped a tire that we blew, figured it out, and we hauled ass, and we ended up getting second place. So super awesome. That was an amazing race. Great communication for both of us, and that was like a great way to end our season, for sure. Like I think that was the last race, the most fun race, the most longest race, and we ended up having the most fun.
And we were still sad at the third lap. We wanted to keep going.
Yeah, we're like, that's it. We're done.
That's it. We're done. Yeah, it was really fun. Yeah. And I will say, we noticed a difference right away, because this was our first race on the new Tensor tires, like you were saying. And we noticed a difference right away on the grip. The tracking of the tire, like it was awesome. Like you could feel it. Like it made me feel like safer in a way and faster at the same time.
Yeah, it was crazy. So we were normally nothing's bad about BFGs, but we blew 2 BFGs in 2 races, and we just had bad trouble with them. Nothing bad about BFG. A lot probably has to do with my driving style. I don't know, but
aggressive.
We even on like the fire roads like that, you can get a BFG or in our car before, and you can literally just crank the wheel a little bit like this, and the car will pitch out sideways, and it just wants to slide out from you. These Tensors, literally, I can do the same thing at like 60, 70 miles an hour and just pitch the wheel of the car like this, and it will like go and it'll track instantly. Like I don't know why, but it just wants to keep you straight, and that's amazing. That's huge for us and off-road racing itself. Hank, what are you doing, bud?
What's up?
That's our new foster puppy.
Yeah. It's not our foster puppy. He's a permanent puppy. The hell are you talking about?
Well, okay, our adopted puppy, I should say.
Someone left him in their backyard, so he's my Christmas present.
So if you hear whining, we apologize. That's just him. He doesn't really know. We've only had him for like 3 days.
We've had him for a week.
Not yet.
Sunday will be
a week. So,
he's my baby.
anyways, awesome dog. So with that being said, great season for us. I have to say we had a blast. And with that being said, we ended up getting 2nd place for the whole season, which is amazing.
Wrong one.
Yeah, this guy right here. 2nd place in the UTV Desert Series, so we're stoked about that. I mean, that's a huge plus for us. So we're stoked. Thank you very much for VORRA. And we went to the awards this past weekend. We wanted to start doing lives, and we just didn't make it happen.
We just didn't.
Well, I know we got Hank.
Yeah. That's right. We were going to do a live on Sunday.
We're going to do a live on Sunday, but we ended up getting Hank. So if you guys are interested, head over to Instagram, follow us at Stoked to Shred, and we're going to start doing lives.
Every
and
Sunday.
Hopefully every Sunday. So in the first of the year, we'll start doing lives on Sundays and talk to you guys about this. Hopefully bring some of you guys that are interested in the car, interested in racing, totally talk to you guys about that stuff and this stuff. But not only did we get 2nd place, we got surprised with that trophy that she pulled up right now, which was Rookie of the Year. I mean, this was totally unexpected. I had no idea. You know, they don't really tell you, hey, you're nominated for Rookie of the Year. You're going to win it. No, I'm just kidding.
They don't?
No, I didn't.
You didn't know you were nominated?
No, I had no idea. But
I didn't either.
So I was pretty excited about that. That was amazing. I mean, to hear. I mean, I've talked to BJ. I've talked to Laura. Probably BJ more so than Laura, but
such nice people.
Yeah, they're amazing.
Like,
amazing
really
couple.
awesome. He even remembered my birthday on the starting line. Wished me a happy birthday.
Yeah, they totally did.
Before we took off for our race, and I mean, he's got so much going on, so many people to talk to, so many things to take care of, make sure it goes right, you know, problems, fires to put out, and he still took the time to come over to the car as we're about to start, like we're on the line, and he wishes me a happy birthday. Like that's a class act human. Like that's an amazing person right there.
I totally forgot about that.
I didn't.
Yeah, well, it probably means a lot more to you, you know?
Yeah.
But it's a huge thank you to BJ for that. Laura, you're amazing too, so if you guys are watching this video, I don't know.
Probably,
maybe, we'll see. But anyways.
Hopefully, we need the viewers.
Yeah. So we're getting there for as far as like subscribers and stuff like that. So if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, please do. There's lots of stuff coming and a lot more adventure stuff. I'm gonna rip this car apart. So yes, it's a race car right now, but we're on a pro class next year, so we have to have a fuel cell, we have to have a lot of different things, and it's going to get redone again. So I'm super pumped to see what it turns out like, and they're going to rear mount that radiator so we don't have any more melting shoe issues. And yeah, and we picked up a few sponsors this year, so I have to give a huge shout out to them. Kryptonite Products is a huge sponsor of ours, so if you guys haven't already, I'll put links in the description below. Kryptonite Products, we have their tie rods, wheel bearings, ball joints. They're amazing. So, huge shout out to them. You got Tensor tire, Method wheels, HCR, rugged radios. So we do have. Yeah, huge shout out to Kalani for sure, and Fonzie too. He helped us out the last race. But I'll definitely put links. We have discount codes for a lot of the companies down below. RPM Powersports is a huge one. RJWC, Exhaust. Liquid Molly too. Huge shout out to Jason Hess. Thank you so much. They're going to be coming on for 2022. I hope. Next gen.
HCR.
Yeah. All that stuff.
And HCR.
She's looking.
I was cheating, but I did want to say earlier at the Fallon race, we were able, I think part of the reason why we still came out on top was not just because everybody broke, but because we were able to hit so much stuff faster and smoother because of our suspension, because of the HCR suspension. I mean, it was insane. It was crazy how much, I mean, that Dave is like an amazing driver. He's super fast. He's quick. And he's like quick on his feet, which is kind of funny to say because he's really not on his feet, but he's very like his reaction time and the way that he reacts, it's not jerky. It's very methodical, very thought out. Like he really is like a talented driver.
Well, thanks, honey.
You're welcome. But that being said, he's a hard driver. Like he is a hard charger. He got that award for a reason. And HCR has, I don't even think there's a ding on it.
No,
we hit
some rocks.
Oh my,
hard.
he drives the hell out of that car. And so to say that they withstood all of that, like none of the issues that we had to do with our suspension. And it just goes over things like butter. Like we were able to, they definitely give us, I don't want to say like a leg up, but like they were clutch in us doing so well.
Having a good season, that's for sure.
Yeah. So being comfortable. Thank you so much for that.
Yeah,
it's an amazing, if you haven't gotten there long travel, it's so worth the investment, I think.
Yeah, definitely. Especially if you're going to be racing, HCR is a huge thing, that's for sure. So that, we have the new Fox shocks on there too. So those really help. So shock therapy tuned.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that.
The new Fox shocks. So, yeah, I mean.
What are you weirdos doing? Get over here.
No, that's just your daughter. But, yeah, so I said Tenzer tires, man, these guys, these tires have transformed the car too. So we're really excited about that. But with that being said,
how do you feel about the race season?
I think it was great. I had a blast, but you know, I just like going fast, like Ricky Bobby.
Such a nerd. You do. He does like going fast.
Yeah, but yeah, I'm excited. This next year, I think we're gonna try to. We'll see how it goes. Our new puppy Hank he came to us a little crippled, so we are gonna be spending a lot of our time and our investments on him for a little while to make sure he's comfortable, because in the end, that's what really matters. Racing is just for fun.
He's gonna get new orthopedic braces for his back legs. He came to us with a torn ACL, but he's still amazing. He's like so stoic. You would never know. He's look at him. He's freaking walking on it.
They can't see him, honey.
Okay, that's right.
Anyways, he's super amazing.
He's gonna be a bionic dog.
Yeah, what happened was somebody found him in like an old crack house, I guess you would say, and the people moved out of the crack house and left him there to basically die for God knows how long. And somebody had bought the property to flip it, went in to view it, and he was in the backyard. And
he's like the sweetest, most gentle dog I've ever met.
Yeah, so we ended up getting, the owners or the new people who've tried to flip the home contacted Taryn, and he is our new child.
Well, yeah, my best friend knows how I am with dogs and rescues, and it's just like my thing, my babies. But she sent me this, the post of like a mutual friend from our gym. Or not a mutual friend, but she goes to the gym that we both used to go to. And she sent it to me, and I am usually pretty good about finding homes, but I just knew instantly. I was like, he needs to be ours. Like
he's
I just knew that he would fit in well. And Dixie's kind of picky, and she's adopted him right away, like super chill with him.
If you haven't seen Dixie, she's in a couple.
Yeah,
videos,
she's our baby too.
Yeah,
she is an amazing dog. Not only is she the service dog,
she's also helped him actually become a dog, because he came to us. He was very skittish. Didn't even know what a toy was. Yeah, he was scared really
of dog toys. And so she's teaching him how to be bossy. And that you can be a queen and a king in this house and get as many treats as you want if you're a good boy.
Right.
and
yeah. So anyways,
dig,
we're probably
but yeah.
going to be.
Oh yeah, this is going on. I'm going on and on about the dog.
Yeah,
Sorry.
you have to kind of cut her off a little bit sometimes. Not to be rude, but you know what I mean.
I could talk about
to you
them forever.
Right. Anyways, so he came to us with messed up, so he's going to get new knee braces, and so that's going to be our main focus until then. But we're still going to put up some money, and hopefully we can get some sponsors to help us out to continue racing, because we absolutely love it, and we want to showcase some of the products that are out there. So thank you very much to everybody who's helped us out so much so far, and we can't wait for 2022. We're going to be doing some races, hopefully in Southern California, DP4, Legacy, obviously the VORRA race series. But I mean, we can say we're going to do all these things, but
That's our goal.
That's our goal. We're going to be doing a lot.
That's our goal.
We're unfortunately not going to be able to make it to King of the Hammers this year, even though that was supposed to be my goal last year. I just think I want to focus more on desert racing than rock racing stuff, which I don't want to beat this car up in the rocks. If somebody wants to give me a car to race or to let me race their car, I will definitely do it. But racing this thing, we have it set up for desert racing, and we want to keep it that way.
Yeah, and down the road, it's a lot of money also. We're trying to build some sponsorships, build our team, build our credibility, and
so
down
for
the
those of
road.
you guys out there that want to race, don't get discouraged. I mean, if you have any questions, get a hold of me. My email is down below.
That's why you started this channel in the first
Facebook,
place.
yeah, exactly. Facebook, Instagram, all that stuff. And I'm more than willing to talk to you guys about it, just because you guys know, if you have seen videos before, this is our first season. We didn't really know what we were doing, and we learned a lot. So
well, and the whole reason you started this channel was to show you that if you have the know-how, you put your mind to it, you can build your own car. Nobody's done anything on this car but him.
Right.
He's done everything, and so he's showing you out of our garage in our townhome before we moved here.
Yeah, we had a little tiny garage that was packed. Now we have this shop, and we just don't have any time to work on it, unfortunately. But you know, you guys can do it. Anybody can do it, and not only that, I get to do it with this one right here. So have my person next to me, although she's normally on this side of me, not on that side.
Is that a thing?
Well, because I'm the driver. You're the co-driver.
Oh, that's what he's saying. Sorry, sometimes I'm.
That's all right.
He always says, "You're so pretty."
She has. At least she has that going for her. Just kidding. Anyways, thank you guys for stopping by. We appreciate it.
I have one more shout out.
What's that?
Shout out to Dave Rush, Jordan, and Roger.
Definitely our team. We definitely could have
Conroy.
Yeah.
Because they seriously were like, and the Black family, Bridget and John Black and their kids. But just everybody, Mad Racing. But seriously, like Dave Rush, like was our one man.
Soren, Gage.
Yeah, but Dave Rush was like our one man pit crew. He went to every race. He was always there. He did everything.
Yeah,
he got us parts when we broke. Like he was such a trooper.
We definitely couldn't have done.
Could not have done it without Dave.
Yeah, because Dave is the one who introduced us to the Black family, to everybody out there, and to even Amin Patel. Of Mad Racing.
Yeah,
so.
he definitely was like the glue that held us together, because we wouldn't have finished Fallon.
Yeah,
we wouldn't
wouldn't even have been able to do pit stops.
No, we wouldn't have been able to do nothing. So he was.
So if you guys are interested in some pitting, you just want to come help us out.
We could always need extra people on our pit crew.
Definitely. But we appreciate you guys stopping by. Thank you so much to our team. Thank you much to our sponsors, and I guess we'll see more videos soon, and then we'll tear this thing apart, and we'll have some fun doing it. And you guys will meet Carter. Maybe even Hank, the new puppy. You don't know. Stay tuned, guys. Thank you so much. Catch you in the next video.
Bye.
That's right. Pee on the couch, I'll fucking murder you.
You pee on the couch?
No, I hope not. Don't need another one of your fucking dogs peeing on the couch.
They're always my dogs when it's convenient. That's fine. I get them in the divorce.
It's not true.
It's true. Yeah.
Hello. Welcome to the Dave and Darren Show, aka Stoked to Shred.
Stoked to shred, shred to stoked. Stoked, shred stoked. What did I say? Shred to stoked. Shred
This is why you don't see her on any videos, because you can't even get the name right.
No, the email. There's like an email or something that's shred stoked.
There you go, honey. .com. That's our website.
That's right.
Shredstoked.com.
I'm the talent. I'm not the.